expect that. My good friends, you are welcome here to this most hallowed of places, to the sacred amphitheater of our people on the very top of Mount Akhenaten, where for countless generations our people have gathered once a year to celebrate the festival of the 12th moon and implore the goddesses and gods for yet another bountiful new year. And so, let us begin with our ceremonial betokening of the goddesses and gods, in which we gather their attention by providing them with the sound they like best, a raucous, unnatural, excessive, almost unwarranted round of applause on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3! The goddesses and gods are pleased, and I liked it too. My friends, we gather here at the apex of human civilization, the most enlightened age in history, here in this age of bronze, where our lives are made comfortable through amazing technology, through new inventions such as bronze-tipped weapons and digging tools, the plow with which we plow our fields, the wheel. I mean, the wheel, right? Yeah, give it up for the wheel. The wheel is like the best thing since a loaf of bread. But, my friends, in order to truly appreciate the present, we must always honor the past. And so each year we gather here to tell our ancient stories. The stories of our goddesses and gods, our monsters and our heroes. The stories that challenge us to think deeply about life's most important questions. Where did we come from? Why are we here? And where are we going? And yet, my friends, how can we tell these stories without a merry band of storytellers? I give you our storytellers! And so we begin at the beginning. Our first story tonight, the story of the creation of the heavens and the earth. It all began in the time before time. There was the great goddess and her consort god. And they lived together in the nothing, in their mighty palace, until one day the consort god got an idea, something he wanted to do that had never occurred to him in all of his eons of existence. My friends, you know the story so well. Go ahead, shout it out. What was the idea that popped into his head? Don't be shy.
Sex.
Say it again.
Sex.
That's right. The idea of sex popped into his head. Don't be scared.
My head is killing me.
My dears, we've lingered in this palace for oh so long, tending to its many floors, hanging up tapestries, weaving things, but we've never had time for just the two of us, together, wholesome.
It's been nothing but nothing. And all of nothing here. It's vast and so dull. And yet the idea of you and I. Oh.
The consort had spent so much time weaving tapestries that his forearms were enormous.
Well, I never noticed your enormous forearms.
On a good day, with the proper flex, his nipples would move independently.
Well, I never noticed those independent nipples. I must be going blind with all this nothing. What shall we do? I remind you I have a headache.
Yes. Well. The well.
Yes.
I shall take a chalice, dip it into this well, and its curing powers shall heal the ache of your head.
As she sipped the waters of the well, a cool feeling went down her throat and reverberated below.
Suddenly, she was ready for business.
Oh, my.
Perhaps it's time we disappear into the chamber.
1 minute later, they emerged.
And thus was born the first unsatisfying sexual experience.
They left their marital bed. They found something new. As they looked out the window of their palace, they saw something they had never seen before. A grassy hill, reaching beyond.
That wasn't there before.
Did we do that?
Immediately, they tested the theory by running into their private chamber again.
1 minute later, they emerged.
And outside the window, they saw not only the grassy hill, but large oceans,
Oh,
and
my.
rivers and lakes.
Oh,
Oh,
that
this,
hump in the moisture.
this is
And
good.
thus was the first use of the word hump outside of the bedroom.
Oh, look what I did by myself.
And thus all the lights of heaven blazed! The sun, the moon, and the stars, and the very Milky Way.
Well, wait a moment. I'll do something myself.
And as he emerged 1 minute later, the moon was created, orbiting.
It's
Then
so
what?
small.
You know, after 3 times, you get what you get.
But dissension and dissatisfaction had found its way into the great goddess's heart, and she was no longer content with her consort.
Upon exiting the chamber for the 4th time, she created something different. Another god. He appeared in front of her.
Oh, that's more like it.
It was Ruma, the god of manliness.
Oh, that manly musk.
You see it, right?
Well, hello there, little partner.
Hey, oh.
As his hair was ruffled, the moon reduced in size.
Oh, I feel myself waning.
Look at that, just a little sliver in the sky.
Would you like to create something vast and enormous with me?
Wait a moment.
A bright orb, fiery and blazing.
And with those words, the sun came to be.
Oh, please don't let this sun get between us. You are my everything, my world.
I have to go in this cold fountain for a while.
Babe, I'm gonna take a walk. I'll see you around.
Oh, wait for me.
And so angry was the consort at this slight from the only being he had ever loved, that he left the ethereal plane and went to the land that was created.
Wow, this is a very nice hill. I could just look over this land. Why, if she could create a manly man, then perhaps I could create something myself. Yes. Oh, here. I'll take this water.
He splashed it, and it formed into something.
You called? You called? You used my sacred water.
Was this the woman to make his consort jealous?
You're the woman in the water.
Yes. You aren't laughing at me, are you?
No, I would never.
Come, procreate with me.
I have a headache.
That's what they all say.
Now, what the consort god was unaware of was in his jealousy and resentment, another part of the world was created. It was the underworld. And from that dark and dreary place, this creature sprang.
Oh my! Why, this water, it's filthy black.
Yes, isn't it beautiful?
Oh, if I reach my hand in, oh! There are terrible things down there.
Oh, you are bleeding.
But I like that feeling. Yes, I think I wish to go down there and see what else lies.
Oh, yes.
Would you join me?
Oh, most happily.
And together they ventured forth into the underworld. A dark, murky place. Smoke filled the air. Fire grew from the ground. And something quite unexpected in the heart of the consort.
Welcome to my home. This is where I actually dwell.
And suddenly, once I enter here, you are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. The very embodiment of evil.
Yes.
Will you be with me forever in all eternity?
Yes.
We shall reside here. And forever I will be the consort no more. I will be a master.
Meanwhile, back in the celestial palace, the great goddess and her newfound boy toy were beginning to reach the end of their enthrallment with each other.
Babe, I just need my space.
I hate when I hear you breathe. And can you chew over there?
Oh, I get it. Is that time of the month again?
Why does everybody, you, have to say that about a goddess woman? It is not always my time of month. And even if it is right now, I'm not actually showing it.
Whoa! Just chill out. Listen, I set up a bachelor pad up on the sun. I think I'm going to hang out there for a bit.
And I'm just going to go create more by myself.
And so he went off to the sun, leaving the great goddess alone. And then on one fateful eve, the great goddess peered down and saw into the underworld the consort and his happy life.
Through the lens of the water, the goddess of the underworld remained a visage of her hideous state.
What is this evilness? What is this madness? What am I seeing? Get out!
You have rejected me, and so I found a more beautiful realm for myself, and a queen befitting of my...
All I said was I had a headache.
But it was too late. They were forever separated, and the great goddess retired to her palace in the sky to live a life of loneliness and sadness until, of course, she decided to create human beings, someone that might love her on her own terms. Now, We know, of course, that human beings were created from something that was already growing on the planet. Go ahead, shout it out. What was growing on the planet? Trees, that's right.
Grass.
And grass, that's correct too. And one day, the great, and snakes. You're very smart. And one day the great goddess arrived on Earth and was walking through a beautiful forest when she came to a tree. Much to her surprise, the tree spoke to her.
Ooh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello. Hi. Oh, you're not a tree. I haven't spoken to anything, anyone, anybody. For centuries, I feel like it has been centuries. You were beautiful.
Seeing the beauty of the tree, the goddess wanted to communicate deeply with this tree, and thus, with a fling of an arm, brought the tree forth in human form.
And it was a beautiful woman. This woman was named Bark.
You have freed me. I was in the form of a tree forever. Thank you so much. I shall always be thankful.
But Bark started to feel uncomfortable. Her limbs were no longer made of a hard material that were safe against the elements. Her arms, her limbs now were made of soft flesh.
And she felt cold and uncomfortable and started to doubt her new form.
Stop looking at me.
No, you're beautiful.
No. I'm missing things. I don't have my covering.
No, you're beautiful. Let me shield you. Please, I am so lonely. What can I do to make you happy, to make you comfortable?
Make more of me.
And so she plucked a tuft of grass from the ground and at once turned it into the first man.
Will that work?
Yes.
Are you sure?
His name was Sod.
I am Sod.
I am Bark.
I grew at the foot of your great limb.
I could feel your presence all this time. I
Yes.
knew I wasn't alone. You were with me all of this time.
Your roots dig deep, and now I'm finally able to dig deep into your roots.
And thus was born the first bad pickup line.
We must find a place where we can put our roots down.
Yes.
Would you mind giving us some privacy?
But the great goddess felt a little jealous. She had created this woman by herself. She was to be her friend, but now the woman wanted another friend.
Thank you for making me.
Thank you for making me. Let us be off.
Where's God?
Great goddess, as I live and breathe.
Suddenly there approached a serpent.
Hello. How are you? You are looking great. I don't often see you wandering here in the forest with us mortals.
I don't recognize you.
I'm the snake. I was a byproduct.
The snake, having witnessed the transformation of the grass and the tree, wanted nothing more than to grow limbs and become human himself.
Now look here. I've seen what you've done for those other creatures. You've made them in your own image. But me, look at me. I have no arms. I have no legs. I'm nothing but head, a very sleek and nice body, but then it goes right into the tail. Please, won't you give me arms and legs?
I want to help you.
Well, then why
But-
don't you?
Because you sound like my whiny consort.
And she knew that if she gave him arms and legs, he may very well leave her, just like the tree and the grass.
I'll make you a deal. If you give me arms and legs, I'll help you get revenge on those mortal people that so spurned you.
I'm going to give you arms and legs then. Yes, I do want revenge.
And with the clap of her hands, arms and legs grew from the snake. And he looked upon the two human beings from a distance.
Where did they go?
My dear, come refresh yourself with the cleansing waters.
I shall show you now, great goddess, how to get your revenge. For up until this time, every day has been fair. The sky blue, the clouds white and fluffy. But conjure a god of storm, and let him rain horrid, drenching, torrential rain upon them.
I can feel that.
Yes,
I can feel that.
create the god of storm.
Yes! I can feel it! I can feel it! I can feel it!
And rising from the sky, as things do rise, came the god of storms in a great vision. Thunder clapped.
What is that? What have we done?
Torrential rain poured down upon them.
We need shelter!
Oh, we must make something.
Quickly!
They suffer, don't they?
Yes, they do. But that is not.
Let us embrace!
If we come closer.
Yes!
You must make them suffer more. Quick, create the god of wildfires.
And so arose the god of wildfire.
Oh no!
His dance so beloved by all the natural creatures as it consumed.
Dear goddess! What have we done for such punishment?
I heard you forsaken us.
You have abandoned me!
You made us.
Great goddess, I have one more way you can get revenge.
What is it?
Refuse to speak to them ever again.
Dear goddess, give us your words of kindness and hope!
Talk to us.
Keep yourself hidden. Keep them always in doubt as to whether you even exist.
Show us your face again.
Why do you not speak to us, Lord?
And so she disappeared. And for a long time, the only hint of the existence of the goddess was the very storms and fires that plagued our lands when someone displeased her. But, of course, happier days did come. Why, we all know that there is a special phrase that we in our culture utter on a daily basis. You, of course, all know this special phrase. One of you shout it out.
Supersize me.
Supersize me. Oh, it brings back memories of childhood. Well, you of course remember how Supersize Me came to be, that most special quote. Why, it started one day in a very lovely field. There was a man who was the head of a village, strong and tall, beloved by many.
Have you heard the stirrings and the rumblings?
Yes, I've heard the stirrings and the rumblings, my son. Fear not. It is merely another tremor of the earth, but I'm sure it shall subside as have the
Great King, I